As the sunlight just goes right across your chest as it kind of cracks from the shutter, pulling your head up. You sort around the room as you wipe your eyes, look over towards the bed as the Slayer pointed towards the other way as she's passed out. You get up, go towards your belongings, slowly putting your stuff on, as you hear a small knock on the door. As you hear, "Good morning, Asa, are you awake?"
Not yet.
Do you have a cold?
I'll open up the door.
You just see the one peasant's rubbing his eyes. You just see his eyes are roll wide as he looks up at him. Oh. He's, okay. See, he's staring at you. He doesn't really say much. He's like,
oh, shut up the door.
I close the door, he's still staring at you. You see, she starts kind of waking up. And she goes, ugh, day comes so quick. As you're putting on everything, you grab your stuff as she grabs her stuff. You start walking out. The peasant goes over and grabs her hand. He goes, "Good morning."
Maybe your guardian can go get Steve and have him meet us.
The guy goes, the guardian, Ben? Yeah, I could go down to the shop. Because if Asa requires it. You look over towards his long ponytail and his bright eye. And she goes, yeah, go down and see if Steve's there. And she goes, your wish is my command. And see, he looks over towards you as he beams you big eyes. He walks past you, slightly shoving you, but you feel nothing as you see him almost falls over and trying to shove you. He makes his way down the stairs. You glance at the back of Ben as you guys make your way up towards the bottom of the tavern. You guys sit down. A meal is brought out to both of you guys. Good 20 minutes pass by. Poon starts making his way in towards the front entrance. It looks like Steve behind, slight smiles towards you.
I'll start waving over.
Poon throws his right hand up and waves towards you. As it looks like Steve throws his right hand up and then puts it back down, puts his left hand up and waves towards you. His guy's right hand wrapped. As Steve kind of sits down next to you, his shoulder kind of bangs into yours a little bit. As you see, he looks up at you.
I know you're angry at me.
He goes, come on. He goes, you got better aim than that.
I'm sorry, man.
He goes, you know what, Tanik? He goes, I know you're a nice guy. That's why I don't care.
I know you're angry.
You
lost a piece of your thumb.
Steve was upset. He was looking through his book of incantations to see if he could put his thumb back together. You see, he starts laughing as he kind of stops abruptly. Steve goes, I'm fine. I'm over it. It doesn't matter. He goes, I wonder what he has. That meal that he has, the cow and eggs. Yeah, I would like that also. Poon goes, I will have one as well. Sits down.
You two were very impressive.
I see Asa goes, quite connected.
I mean, honestly, without you two, first of all, we wouldn't have been able to get through the mirror, be able to get through what we did. I look at Steve, but what was this thing with this elf? These amethyst eyes.
Poon goes, Tanik, I think you have something that's attached to you in some kind of way. Whatever it was, or why, what did you physically see? As he starts eating his beef and eggs.
I saw her in the Elven town, Arden Haven.
He goes, no. What did you see her as?
An elf with eyes.
Dark skin. And so he looks over towards you,
no,
kind of shrugging his eyebrows.
She was an elf with amethyst eyes.
I saw her as an elf with dark skin, amethyst eyes, over Steve's shoulder.
She's a drow.
Whatever it was over Steve's shoulder.
Which makes sense of why they wanted the item in Arden Haven.
Steve grabs Aza's hand as he goes, I would have never have done that to anyone. I would have never have kicked you through the mirror. She goes, I understand. You're a friend of Tanik, you're not like that. You wouldn't have done that. You see Poon goes, I barely know the guy still. He goes, your trust is so easy. You see Steve goes, no, Asa, I would not have done that. He's like, I am wicked in different ways. He goes, but I would have never kicked someone through that mirror.
Really don't want to hear those ways, but thank you.
But kicking the other peasant through the mirror? I really didn't mean that. I really didn't.
That was the most horrific scene. You don't understand. Like, and then he came through, and what the. I really did not want to see that. I really feel bad
pretty
for
rough.
him. I do. Like, I see these two guys, and it just keeps him put me in memory of what happened to Stash, whatever his name was.
Steve's eyes are wide. He goes, "Yeah, I know." As you feel a stare in the back of your head, you look behind you.
Yeah.
You see Ben looking at you. His eyes are kind of wide. As he goes, he went in protection of Asa. Goes and sits down next to Poon.
But what was his name?
Does it matter?
Yes!
It does. And see, he looks over at you. It's all the same as what they're having.
It matters, Ben.
Does it? His name was Mitt. Ben's eyes were really wide. He's starting getting glassy. The others are just taking eggs. Yeah. As you hear arguing, Drana's high-pitched voice starts going, "I don't care. I really don't. But it's over now. So I don't. It doesn't matter." She's coming down the steps. You see, Asa looks over towards her eyes, kind of wide. I guess you can kind of talk to her.
Early in the morning.
Goes down. It's like, well, I know, but it's different now. It's completely different. Drana goes and plops down the stool next to Asa, and she goes, "Ah, the same as they're having." Dallin sits down next to her. But I don't wish things upon myself and upon my friends. You see, she looks over towards Dallin. She grabs his collar. It doesn't matter anymore. She says, "We're over it. It's fine."
Drana, is it?
Tanik, it's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
You're not angry
No, I'm not angry.
that he was gonna sell you?
Poon goes, "Oh, do tell. You're going to be sold." She goes, "It's over now. It doesn't matter." She goes, "Poon, don't get involved. I'm fine. I have no ill feelings towards my guardian that tried to sell me." Poon goes, "I feel like you do have still ill feelings." Dan looks over and goes, "Ill feelings? Actually, where are all these meals going on to?" Izzy goes, doesn't matter. I will pay for everyone's meal here right now." And so Dan goes, "Well, I'm not used to that happening, actually." Steve going, "Thanks, Dan." Drain starts eating as she hear a little heavy feet kind of coming downward.
Dude!
She does look over. You see, sure enough, Dune comes down.
But do you have pig's tail with eggs?
As he settles down next to Dallin.
You say everything's fine. If you're hurt, then say it. At the end of the day, we found him in a cage. His life was going to end.
She gets up in her seat like a little bit, and she goes, "You know what? That's the only thing that's making me feel better about it." She looks over towards Dallin, and she sits back down abruptly and starts eating again.
I have no idea what his plans were for me. We could have walked away at any point in time from each other. Things were done. Took Dallin out of the cage. Drana, you could have left. Even after all this stuff, Dallin did not have to follow us. And at the whole time, I could have walked away from both of you. But the three of us are together.
Asa goes, "That's true. You guys did stick quite together. And you guys were completely, like strangers." Poon goes, "I still don't know Tanik as well. But still, he brings together great people." Dallin kind of puts his arm over Drana again. He goes, "I didn't mean it." He goes, "That's why I ended up in the cage."
So here's the thing, Dallin. It's no more secrets. And Drana, I know how hard it is to talk about some of the things that are going on with your life, but there can't be any more secrets with you either.
You see Drana kind of nods her head. She finishes her meal. And she goes, "I understand." She goes, I'm not an out front person." Down, she goes, "I forgive you. I don't hold ill feelings towards you. You hear the front doors kick open to the tavern. And the bartender, just like watching you guys listen to all the drama, he looks through the front doors, his eyes kind of widen. A guy in full plate mail stomps through the front door. A full plate helm on as well. Right hand goes and pulls down a latch off the side of it and pulls it off. Short brown hair kind of pushed back, like goatee. On the back of him, cape, darkish type of blue that kind of goes down to the back of it. You see he steps through. Every clink of his metal is so loud. And behind him, a figure in full metal armor. The guy behind him actually has like a dark gray type of full plate. Spikes kind of off to the side of it. It has that blue cape also. He keeps on his full helmet. Two other ones are standing outside the door, like outside. Down kind of looks over and goes, "Who are these guys?" Steve kind of spins around in his bar chair and looks over. There's not many people in the bar at all. A lot of people kind of cleared out. As the bartender looks over, The first knight starts making his way over towards him. The guy in the dark gray, full plate mail, his eyes start looking over towards you guys. Eyes like connect with you. As you look through his eye holes in his actual plate mail, like a real like dark type of gray skin kind of like underneath of his eyes. The heavy knight makes his way over towards the side of the bar and sits down. And puts his helmet on top of the bar. As you see, he kind of pushes his hair back in his right hand. The knight unlatches his iron gauntlet as it falls off his hand on top of the table. Asa pulls down her brown wraps around her mouth. As he goes, "Hello, Asa." He starts getting up. He starts walking behind you, almost starts walking over towards her. He grabs a bag from his right-hand side, puts it on top of the bar. It's pretty darn heavy. She nods. Thank you. All accounted for? As he goes, yes, actually it is. She goes, oh, okay, I'll count it later then. He goes, I wouldn't doubt that you wouldn't. He goes, can I speak to you outside real quick? She goes, yeah, sure. She looks over towards Ben and nods her head and pats you on the shoulder real quick. She goes, just put your back. Walks out with him as he clinks out in his full armor. You see the guy in the gray armor as he just kind of leans his back up against a wall, just standing still.
What color is his eyes?
You look over towards his eyes. They were like a real light blue, but they actually start going towards a green. Make an intelligence check. He looks off to you, at you kind of observing him. Then it looks like he kind of looks away. Towards his side, two blades that are sheathed off to his right. One of the pommels of his blade, a smoke is slowly coming off of it.
Keep on staring at him. Feeling he's a gray elf.
It's hard to tell. His helmet carries enough shadows. You're kind of trying to determine his race.
I'll stare at him so it's almost uncomfortable.
You actually see he actually looks back up towards you. As you see, he kind of cocks his head at you.
Cock my head.
As you see, his head kind of looks up and starts like looking away towards the door. Down looks over and goes, I think that's gold in the bag. I believe that's payment.
Just the bag. Walk over to see that guy.
You see his arms are folded, leaning up against the wall. His head turns right back down towards you.
You're part of the order that hired us to free the Griffins.
Naturally, I'm not a part of that order, but I do serve it right now. Due to disciplinary action.
What do you mean, disciplinary action? That just makes sense.
Because it's not supposed to. How about you sit back down and have another ale, my friend?
Don't tell me what to do.
Because I like your sarcasm, half-elf.
I hate when people call me half-elf. I'm just trying to figure out what your gray skin is coming from.
You called me gray-skinned. He starts laughing. Because how about you return to your farm and stick to what you're good at?
Like I am. He's talking to people who were a little off on their rocker. You're a little different from most people.
Because I'm different than a lot of people.
And you take a lot of pride in yourself.
Because my age, I guess it shows pride. I'm about 3 times as old as you.
Most elves are. So, are you a gray elf or are you...
Because I've killed most elves. Let's put it that way, my friend.
Okay. You killed most elves?
Yes. Now I serve an order due to disciplinary action.
When you walked in this place, you either had an issue with me or you were intrigued.
Intrigued with you. The Slayer is what I'm here for. Because she's almost like a peasant compared to what I have protecting in my past.
You're awesome. Like, honestly, I'm just more interested in who you are.
He's folding his arms.
Sorry if I kind of came off with all these inquiries.
Apology accepted. His helmet and his armor look not iron, but they're made of a certain metal that you're really unaware of. It's shiny in ways, but it's very dull also. It's odd.
The past couple days, I've been in some interesting situations with Asa, and I'm just a little protective.
Because a lot of the good of heart connect themselves to Slayers because they feel like they can protect them, and they'll give their life for them. You hear him chuckling a little bit. Not a lot of them make it. If history kind of proves itself correctly, because a lot of people die around Slayers. His right gauntlet goes towards his helmet and disconnects it. Pulls it off its straps. His skin looks kind of like a gray elf, but it actually flashes toward it goes towards like a drow color. Purple grayish skin. You see his long white hair fall out of his helmet as he kind of gives you a smirk. He looks older. You've heard of such a race of dark elves being hoarded underground to where they're been put to death and stuff, and they're an evil race. But you've never really fully seen a drow. You see he holds his helmet in his arm. You know you're almost like a deer in headlights. Your eyes are kind of like wide in ways. You're looking over to him. He goes, there's a lot to be learned, my friend.
I'm a little thrown off. You're the first drow that I've met.
I said, well, I'm glad. He goes, not many people meet me for the first time. He goes, well, what is your name?
Tannic.
He goes, oh, well met. A lot of people in the northern islands. I'm known as Rafim.
It's good to meet you. You know, growing up in elven towns, you get a lot of stigmas, you know, about drows and dark elves.
He pats you on the shoulder, like, pretty hard. Keep those stigmas in your mind. He goes, because they are evil. He goes, I followed a path of evil for a long time. A lot of humans, greater humans, have forced a brighter path. Because that's why I'm here with a blue cloth around my neck that hangs behind me. Elves of my color are bad. He goes, if you watch a slayer, or his left hand goes in towards one of his leather pouches. As he pulls something out, like his fist still kind of clenched over towards you. As a ring falls into your hand, a gold ring, there's inscriptions on the inside of it. Keep that ring on your hand. He goes, because if you fall in battle, he goes, this will bring you up in the worst way possible to your enemies. You see, he gives a real evil grin across his face.
Rafim, you lived in this world a lot longer than I have, obviously. I'll smile.
He looks up through to his straight face.
I get a lot of judgments from humans and from elves.
Really, my friend Tannic, do you know what kind of judgments I'm going through right now? Every one of your team members are staring at me, including the bartender. I get that everywhere I go. You know why? Because I follow these humans around. Because I follow around these humans and I help them out day by day by day.
And what do you think that half-orc goes through? What do you think I go through? But get over
Just
it.
turn around and look.
You think everybody in your race is just pure evil?
See,
Or is it just a culture that you brought up in?
I help create a culture.
There are humans out there born in a hateful culture. Doesn't mean the one individual who escapes that culture is evil.
I don't need to tell you about everything I've been through. Keep that ring on your finger, my friend. That will support you in the best ways. He starts kind of snickering to himself. He goes back in his pocket and brings out another ring in his left hand, and he holds it out. It looks like a silver ring that emits white light that kind of dances upon it. Here. As you kind of look towards his, like, mischievous eyes. No, take it. Because in your time of need, in your time of death, where you know you're going to fall and die, put this ring on.
Why don't I just wear it right now?
Why don't you? I wouldn't. I've shown too much. He starts laughing. He goes, I've actually created the silver ring by myself. It took me 2 weeks.
And the other one?
The other ring, Ring of Blessing. Yeah, the doors bang open. The one night with his helmet off comes back in. Asa makes her way through also.
Fiend, you might be older, a lot wiser.
You, my friend, you have youth. He goes, you need to step up and put your foot forward. He starts laughing.
Well, you have age. Age can be a huge support to youth.
He goes, it could be a huge support to you, too, if you put that glowing ring on, my friend. You see, he starts laughing.
Oh, I will, Rafim.
I like you, Tannic. You oddly make me cheerful. As she looks over and goes, Captain, what are we going to do now? Are we going to take Asa with us? The knight with his helmet off, he goes, it seems as if Asa is going to travel north. She very well may need support to the northern port. You see Asa goes over towards her sack of coin. And she goes, I'll be outside. Give me some time. The captain of the guards, you see, nods his head. He goes, is that as you wish? You see, he walks out. As you see, Rafim.
I'll stick out my hand.
He goes, you have two bloods inside your body that hate each other. He goes, I find it funny. Glowing ring, if you keep it tight to yourself. He goes, I very well may appear to help you. Well, he holds his right hand out, as it looks like two swords off on the right of his hilt start vibrating. You see both of them both kind of jump out of their hilt like a little bit, like pop in and out. You see the first one glows like a real bright red, and the other one glows a real like hellish green. As he holds his hand over him, you see he closes a fist as they both drop back into their sheets.
You're fancy.
And he goes, oh, I'm more than fancy. As he starts walking out behind the captain, he goes, Captain, let's go. You walk back to the bar as everyone's kind of standing up and suiting up and everything else.
Asa, so north?
Yeah. She goes, there's a boat that is off north. And Imperial Knights are going to lead us up north.
It's good that they're leading us.
And so far it's an us, right?
Exactly.
You hear Poon go, so what does that mean by us? You see Steek goes, you know what? This thumb is killing me. You see he pats you. He goes, Tannic, thanks for the adventure, but I'll be here for you.
I didn't think you were going to leave your shop and your comfort.
You see Poon starts laughing.
Whenever I collect anything that is witchy, I will always think of you.
Thank you, Danik. It actually makes you feel better. I'm so happy that I'm missing a thumb now. Asa gives out a small bag and throws it in front of Steve. She goes, you helped me out, Steve. She goes, go ahead.
Yeah, it'll pay for an iron thumb. Poon, where are you going? What are you doing?
I actually have no place to actually go. Because if I can get more payment, he goes, I wouldn't mind coming along.
With us, it's not about payment.
He goes, to me it could be. Guy's going to a wealthier town.
Poon? Obviously a man of many talents and skills, and, well, you're smart, you know magic. The money, that comes. I enjoy being around Drana. I enjoy being around Dallin. I enjoy being around Asa. Come along for an adventure? Great. If not, if you want to chase a coin, there's a lot of places where you can chase a coin.
Because I arrived here on a northern ship. It was a merchant ship. I stole about 40 gold and about 2 pots of ale off the actual ship. Down goes, do you really gonna tell us all this? Like, yes, I did. I actually stole it. Because I stole it for my own comfort. You know, I wouldn't mind going off back north again. I will follow you guys. Asa, I know you have aspects and for the world to help out. Yes, I'll help you out as well. You see Steve looks over and goes, the bartender gave him clear order.
You know the best part about this? Is that the mirror is still in Steve's shop.
You guys are gonna take it, right? Because I'm not gonna keep it in my shop. When the heavy knights walk through, he goes, if we're going to leave, we need to leave now.
Alright, we'll leave now, I guess. Asa?
She looks over towards Steve. She puts out her hand. Looks like Steve grabs her hand, pushes her wrappings off her hand, and actually kisses her hand. Good luck, my lady. He goes, you're going to need it. Lieutenant guiding you. Dallin starts chuckling and goes, he's not gonna let that go. I know he's not gonna let that go. Drainey starts putting on her backpack, tying on her plate mail left arm guard. Dune stands up. Will there be pig feet up north? The one guard goes, actually, there's a lot of towns that carry such.
Well, my horse fell on the boat.
You'll be given a new horse. As you start walking outside, everyone else starts making their way outside. Your horses are starting to be brought up towards the tavern.
Look at Steve. Travel to the town in a couple days and claim this horse. It'll be yours. And then, if you ever need assistance, go to Arden Haven and throw out my name.
He goes off in his backpack, gathers a couple things in a black sack. As you hear the others starting to gather together, going, alright guys, let's start getting ready to go. As he starts talking more and more, he throws up the bag towards you. A bag of bottles. I label them. They say what they are.
When you go to the Elven Town, look for my uncle Hanala. As for Ben, as you ride in with my horse,
He goes, I'll keep in contact with Poon.
this gives you a connection to the Elven Town. You have the horse.
Okay. It's alright, that sounds good.
The king's going to be very interested in your stories of the witches in this area. It may assist you in the further. A king in this land, knowing you.
Thank you, Danik. Thank you for cutting off my finger. As he jokes. Well met, Danik. If you ever need me, look in that sack. You see, he looks over towards Drina. He grabs her and kisses her knee. She laughs and kind of pushes him off as he shakes Poon's hand. As he shakes Dallon's hand. You see, Dune comes by on his horse also. You see, he kisses Dune's knee. Dune goes, stop it! Don't do that, Steed. And looks like Steed starts chuckling as he smacks it back at Dune's horse.
But Steed, that's 4 horses that you have.
I'll be there to claim it. The mirror that you guys still needed to take out of my shop is because I have no use of the mirror anymore.
Steed, to Arden Haven. Tell them with the mirror. They'll take the mirror from you. You won't be burdened from it, and it'll actually open up your door of allies.
Yes, I will.
They'll need your skill for creating the crystals.
Because that won't be a problem. Yes, thank you, Tanik. He goes, good luck, guys. He goes, Asa, Tanik's your best peasant. Trust me. You see, she starts laughing. The 2 peasants start following behind Asa. They start kind of going in front of you. As you see, Steve starts waving towards you guys. Make your way towards the north gates. 2 guards open up the doors. As they nod towards you guys. One guard holds up his hand. He nods his head. He goes, Imperial. Holds his hand up towards him. As you guys are walking through, you hear Rathine starts chuckling at him.